May I now request the current BBF chairman, Mr. Anup Gupta, to come on the stage, the BBF executive committee to come on stage, the next session is going to be a very pleasant one. This is a session where we recognize, honor the people who have made BSE Brokers Forum into the vibrant organization that it is. These are a few of the past chairmen. I will take their names. May I request the EC to join Anupji on the stage? Please. Yeah. The first in the order of appearance of our past chairman is late Shri M.G. Damani, who was chairman from 1993 to 2001. Unfortunately, nobody is present from his family to receive the award, but can we please give a round of applause in his memory? Next up, we have Shri Mohan Vijan, who was chairman BBF from 2001 to 2007. Mohanji, please step up. And Mohanji, before we give you a token of our love, appreciation and respect, a couple of words of encouragement to everybody.
आप कुछ बोलना चाहेंगे प्लीज? अच्छा उधर से बोलिए जहाँ से आपकी इच्छा.
Dear friends, early in the morning, on the WhatsApp, I received a message from Uttam Bagdi reminding me of the function, and my mind took me back to the old memory lane. I would like to share something of my experience to be in the BBF. Somewhere in 92, 93, we started BBF to protect the interest of brokers, mainly small brokers. Those were the days where Sharad Rao Union, a militant union, was almost, had kidnapped the stock exchange in his hand, and every small broker were harassed. But fortunately, our leader M.G. Damani and we all took concrete steps to reduce down and to cut down the wings of the union. Then SEBI came into existence during, I think, 88, 89. By 92, 93, they also became very effective. And broker once again was burdened with turnover fees. And we fought, but unfortunately at Supreme Court level, we lost it. But BBF main aim was to make BSE flourish its business. Then, when we saw formation of CDSL and nearly on the verge of a collapse, Mr. M.G. Damani resigned from his brokership and became the MD of CDSL. CDSL, with hardly zero market share, we started convincing our member broker to become the DP, and today I'm glad to see that CDSL has major almost 80% of market share, and that is only due to the cooperation of our Bombay Stock Exchange brokers. Whenever any problem was arised, it was only our forum which have taken the initiative and tried to solve the problem. Even in the capital market, with the regulators, with the stock exchange, we had taken several issues and get it resolved. But since our foundation was to protect the interests of small broker and investors, also I would like to share my concern about the recent things which are going on. Over 50 years of my experience, I have seen the bull market was always punctured by the regulators, and bear market was defended by the institution. Fortunately, this time, small investor also took part in defending the cell of financial institution. One thing which concerns me a lot is the primary market. I have seen the regulators should take some interest to clean this malpractices going on in primary market. Yeah, last week only I saw two issues which were oversubscribed by a few times, and on a listing day, it just nosed by 35%. 35% of the investor wealth was out in a single day. I don't know what type of due diligence merchant banker or the regulator has done. I think there are several companies which are now taking the route of reverse merger, merging with a different company, getting listed on the exchanges, and then playing with the wealth of the small investors. Even the big investor also sometimes get caught in it. I think this is a high time, and I request the regulator to have a check on the primary market so that the small investor can be saved by it. That's all. I hope.
Thank you so much, Mohanji, for your words of wisdom. You've been a mentor and a guide to this entire BBF. We really are privileged to have you as our past chairman, and we take this privilege to honoring you with a small memento.
Next up, we have Mr. Haresh Javeri, who was chairman from 2007 to 2009, but because of certain pre-commitments, Haresh Bhai is unable to join us. May we have a round of applause for Mr. Haresh Javeri, please. Next, we have Bhanubai Fauzdar, who was chairman from 2009 to 2011. Is Purav here? Somebody from his family was, Purav Fauzdar, his son was supposed to come to collect the award, but I don't see him here. But we will still have a round of applause for him. After Bhanubai's reign, we had Mr. Siddharth Shah from 2011 to 2016. Siddharth Bhai, step up.
Thank you, Anubhai, and the entire executive committee of the BBF for taking this initiative and calling all of us here and felicitating each of us. I'm really, really glad. Working for the forum was a really fun time, and because I happen to be a chairman and I'm receiving this award, because every institute has somebody heading at it, but it was a teamwork, and that team was there are a couple of pillars to the team. One of them is Mr. Alok Churiwala, who is next to me. And of course, you know, Uttam was a part of it, and Kishorji and Lalitji. So it was like really 5 of us, we thought there's something we could do. And I believe that time forum had hardly any finance available to us, but still we think of having a secretarial. And that's how Mr. Vispi joined the gang. Vispi, are you here? Yeah. So I would like to have a full good round of applause for Mr. Vispi. Yes, we worked for the community. We thought we can give something back to the community. And I believe because we are felicitated here, we must have done some good work. Thank you very much.
Siddharth Bhai, after Mohan Bhai, you were a stalwart. After Haresh Bhai, I think so you were the stalwart. It's difficult to fit into your shoes, but the chairmen which followed, I'm sure, have worked very hard to live up to your to the benchmark which you had set. And we are really privileged and honored that you were there to lead BBF after some of the veterans. And thank you for being here today and accepting our token of appreciation. Thank you so much, Siddharth Bhai.
Fantastic. A huge round of applause for Mr. Siddharth Shah. After Siddharth Shah's reign, we have the mercurial Uttam Bagri, who is not only a chairman, but as I say, the alter ego of BSE Brokers Forum. Step up, Uttam. If Forum has a soul, we can say Uttam is the soul of Forum. And Uttam, a couple of words from you.
Friends, I think so Uttam deserves a standing ovation here for all the work he's been doing for Forum. A big round of applause for Uttam. Over to you, Uttam.
I think you took my clapping in the last panel a bit too seriously, but appreciate that. So, I think I'll speak for some time today because I would really like to share this. It was 2003 is when I got associated with the forum. Okay, and then Mohan Bhai was there. And I'm still young, I was really all of 25 years old or something. 23, I think. I was 23 years old and I got associated with the BBF. And it was being run by Harish Bhai, by Mohan Bhai. And and the association was there, we were trying to figure out things. And then from there till today, then the team expanded. I got a lot of support and guidance from my seniors. And then finally we had Siddharth Bhai, right? Pillar of support, rock star. He was like, I need to mention all this because this is not recorded anywhere. So when a person does work, he will goof up. If I do 10 items, two will go wrong. And in a public forum, in a public space, there's little appreciation for what goes right, and lots of brickbats for what goes wrong. And that time, Siddharth Bhai took all the brickbats, frankly. But if anybody tells you anything, I am there, Uttam, don't worry. It's not a small thing, right? It's a sign of a good leader. And that is what gave me a confidence for a rather shy, I was with it, rather shy, you won't believe it, but I was. And that helped me develop. And over a period of last 20 years almost, that I'm associated with BBF and its activities very intensely. People, if Anup says that Uttam is the alter ego of BBF, it's the other way around. BBF is the alter ego of Uttam. So the only Sautan, you know, for my wife, BBF is a Sautan. I've given BBF more time than my wife, and she can't even crib. Because then she meets all these lovely people, she's okay, it's worth it. So it has been a lovely journey. The whole objective is from the last 20 years or so, what was missing is the regulatory trust on us as a community. All right. Historically, we have matured as an industry body. But previously, if you go, even today, whenever SEBI or any regulatory authority asks us for feedback, we end up trying to give what suits us. We try to confuse them. We try to, don't make them too wise. And that's a risk of losing that trust. And over a period of time, we have built that trust back. BBF has built the trust back of many regulatory bodies. Today, I can, at the cost of modesty, I say any representation that goes from BBF is considered very seriously by SEBI because there's a lot of internal filters at our level. And these are the filters here, these are the filters there. BBF board members, each and every of the BBF board members are diamonds. All right, and you all know that. I don't need to convince anyone. Everybody knows what kind of people run the BBF board. And diamonds are very particular about who they lend their name to. So I also thank you, everyone, for lending your name to BBF or associating your name with BBF. So this journey with BBF has been very, very important for me and for me as a person, and it's a beautiful. And this community, the broking community, I feel it. I own all of you, the way all of us own each other. If I can say that. So, in fact, I also say when I started getting active with these activities, my dad said कि this is कोयले की दलाली, हाथ काला होगा. Okay, if something goes wrong, you won't get any appreciation. When things go right, the others will take the credit. Sorry, that did not happen. When things went wrong, people stood by me. When things went right, they gave credit where credit was due. It was, and broking community is supposed to be very myopic and very short-sighted and but no, such people are the minority. A majority, 95%, I would say at least or more, are people who support good work. And if the office bearers, the past chairman, the future chairman, they have been able to do anything for the community is because of the rock solid support of the community per se. So thank you everyone for this very interesting journey or part of my life. So very appreciate. Thank you.
Thank you, Uttam, for being part of this BBF circus. You are really the ringmaster of this circus, and we really appreciate your contribution to BBF. Thank you so much.
After Uttam, we have Mr. Lalit Mundra, who was chairman 2021 to 2023. Quite understated, but if you want to get things done yesterday, Lalit ji is my man. Couple of words from you, Lalit ji.
शुरू करने से पहले एक पंच लाइन बनती है. जो लोग उत्तम जी को जानते हैं और जो नहीं जानते हैं सब इस चीज़ को शायद अप्रिशिएट करेंगे कि उनके बारे में कहा जाता है कि उत्तम तो बीबीएफ है. ये तो पहली लाइन सब जानते हैं, लेकिन बीबीएफ उत्तम है, ये लाइन आज मैं ऐड कर रहा हूँ. बीबीएफ सचमुच उत्तम है और आप सबके प्रेम और आशीर्वाद ने आज मुझे यहाँ पर खींच कर लाया है. और आज के इस अवसर पर बीबीएफ एक परिवार है ऐसा लगता है मुझे, और इसके बीच में हमारे पास चेयरमैन के बीच में आप सबके बीच में खड़े होकर जो सबसे बड़ी फीलिंग जो आ रही है वो ग्रैटिट्यूड की है और ऑब्वियसली प्राइड भी है, दोनों मिक्स है. सो आप सब जानते ही हैं कि बीबीएफ सिर्फ एक फोरम नहीं है, ये एक परिवार है, सचमुच एक परिवार है जिसने हम सबको वर्षों से बांध कर रखा है. मैं अगर रिकॉल करने की कोशिश करूँ तो मुझे याद भी नहीं कि मुझे जुड़े हुए 20 साल हुए या 25 साल हुए, बट ठीक है, पूरा एक फैमिली जैसा. और कई बार ये सुनने में आता है कि लोगों का परिवार के सदस्यों से शायद प्रेम बनता नहीं है, टूट जाता है बीच बीच में, कहीं ना कहीं रिश्तों में दरार आ जाती है, लेकिन इस परिवार में कभी मुझे ऐसी कभी फीलिंग नहीं आई. सो ये एक उपलब्धि है. यहाँ पे पोस्ट बदलती रहती है लेकिन समर्पण की भावना और एकता की भावना सदैव बनी रहती है. ये एक विशिष्ट बात मैंने नोटिस की. और आज जब यहाँ पास चेयरमैन के बीच में हम सबका सम्मान हो रहा है, ये मेरी व्यक्तिगत उपलब्धि नहीं है, ये आप सब लोगों का प्यार और आशीर्वाद है. आप लोग का सहयोग जब भी कभी मेरा टर्म था या अभी भी रहता है तो सबका सहयोग अनवरत रहता है और आप सबके प्रयासों से ही बीबीएफ जो है आगे निरंतर बढ़ता जा रहा है. सो वास्तव में ये सम्मान आप सबका सम्मान है, ऐसा मेरा मानना है. बीबीएफ का अगर एक्रोनिम बनाया, मुझे लोग बोलेंगे अपने एक्रोनिम क्यों नहीं बनाया, तो बीबीएफ का एक्रोनिम भी छोटा सा बनाया है आज के लिए. वो है कि बैलेंस्ड, ब्रदरहुड और फॉरवर्ड थिंकिंग. ये हम बीबीएफ है एक तरह से ऑल्टरनेट वे में. सो हमारा उद्देश्य हमेशा कैपिटल मार्केट की भलाई का रहा है और निवेशकों का हित और रेगुलेटर्स के प्रति सम्मान, ये हमारी अंतर्भावना सदैव बनी रही है. आज का बाजार, आज की टेक्नोलॉजी, आज के रेगुलेटरी फ्रेमवर्क वो तेज़ी से बदल रहे हैं, लेकिन हम उसी आत्मविश्वास और नैतिकता और टीम वर्क के साथ आगे बढ़ रहे हैं. सो दीपावली का अवसर भी है, सो सबके लिए संदेश यही है कि हमारी जो असली कमाई है, बीबीएफ की असली कमाई है, वो हमारा रेप्यूटेशन है, और इसे सहज कर रखना ही हमारी अगली पीढ़ी के लिए हमारा सबसे बड़ा उपहार शायद होगा। इसके ज़्यादा मैं कुछ कहना नहीं चाहता हूँ, लेकिन मुझे लगा कि हमारे जो पास्ट चेयरमैन, उनका सम्मान वैसे तो हुआ ही है, और उनके बारे में बहुत सारी क्वालिटीज़ है। अगर उनकी क्वालिटीज़ की चर्चा करेंगे तो शायद पूरा दिन चाहिएगा, पर सबके जो फर्स्ट नाम से एक एक क्वालिटी मैंने कोशिश की पिरोने की। सो इसको आई थिंक इसको ज़्यादा सीरियसली मत लेना, लेकिन मैंने कोशिश किया है कि एमजी दमानी साहब ने मजबूत नींव से बीबीएफ को जन्म दिया, मोहन विजान साहब ने मेहनत से उसे आगे बढ़ाया, हरीश भाई ने हिम्मत और ताकत दी, भानुबाई ने भाईचारे का माहौल में इजाफा किया, सिद्धार्थ भाई ने श्रेष्ठ कदम इसमें बढ़ाए, और उत्तम जी ने तो उत्तमता की मिसाल एक कायम की। किशोर भाई के दौरान, टर्म के दौरान हमने कई नए मुकाम हासिल किए, और चेयरमैन साहब अनूप जी हमारे साथ हैं, तो आज भी बीबीएफ को अति उत्तम आप बनाए जा रहे हैं, और यही बीबीएफ की असली ताकत है। बीबीएफ परिवार की निरंतर उन्नति की ढेरों शुभकामनाएं। थैंक यू एंड थैंक यू।
ललित जी, आप एल चूक गए।
तो ललित जी के बारे में क्या हूँ कि इनसे ऐसा लाडला चेयरमैन हमारे पास नहीं है। थैंक यू ललित जी फॉर ऑल योर कंट्रीब्यूशन टू बीबीएफ।
After Lalit ji, we have Kishore Bhai Kansagra, 2023 to 2024.
Good afternoon, friends, and thank you all the members of BSc Brokers Forum and all the governing board members for providing me opportunity to serve and work for the BBF during the last, I think, almost 15 years. I have been associated with BBF in my various capacities. Though in BBF there is no much significance of any post or positions, it's only the work which matters. Whoever can contribute for the common cause of the industry, they are always welcome in BBF. So, but since last few years, the role of association is, I think, becoming more and more challenging because of the growth of the market and the pace of the regulatory changes happening in the market. And because there are a lot of regulatory new policy initiatives comes almost back to back, and many of the regulatory proposals which comes to the association, and because we have a very variety of intermediaries with different categories of the business levels, many times it happens that some of the regulatory proposals have some contradictory implications on various categories of the intermediaries. And there comes up some conflict of interest while formulating the policy input to the regulators. At that times, many times we feel some pulls and pressures, and then same goes with the intermediate, with the MIIs also. MIIs also have some various different level of operations, and many regulatory proposals comes with some different level of implications on the various MIIs. There also we face some pulls and pressures every time we try to formulate some common input to the regulator. But to handle this type of complications and conflict of interest, though it may look bit overstatement, but for the sake of example, I can say that we are at BBF, we are trying to emulate the foreign policy doctrine of India, which was like non-alignment, which was called non-alignment earlier, and now it is being termed as a equidistance. So we are trying to implement this doctrine of foreign policy, and what India is facing at the global stage while pursuing this policy, almost same type, or to some extent same type of challenges we are also facing while implementing this policy at BBF. But that's the interesting part of working in BBF, and all of us enjoys these challenges. So thank you once again, all the board members and members of BBF, for providing me this opportunity and for this recognition. Thank you.
किशोर जी के लिए मैं इतना कहूँगा कि रेगुलेटर्स को जोर का झटका देना है, वो भी एकदम धीरे से, तो ये अदा किशोर जी से सीखना है. थैंक यू किशोर भाई फॉर लीडिंग BBF.
Next up is the very pleasant task of recognizing the BBF Executive Committee. BBF Executive Committee is represented by Mr. Anurag Bansal, who is the Vice Chairman, Mr. Hemant Majithia, Secretary, Mr. Rajiv Choksi, Treasurer, Mr. Virendra Mansukhani, Joint Secretary, and Vispi Bathena, CEO. Please, Vispi, please join us on stage along with the others. And can we have the awards, please, for all of them?
I request all the SC members to please say a few words, share your thoughts. I start with the co-chairman. Please, एक-एक 2 मिनट जो भी आपको बोलने की इच्छा है.
हम सबकी तरफ से. All right, I'll just repeat on what Lalit said earlier. So we don't know about our designations many a times. We are reminded by Vispi, you are vice chairman, you are secretary. And maybe the next year that designation changes, we again don't know. And sometimes we come to know about that from the magazine that he releases every month. So we keep on doing what we have to do, and we are not actually, not worried about what designations we get. And what we are getting today is just something on the cake.
Thank you, thank you. Rajiv ji.
Well, the one thing which I joined BBF, I don't know how many years back, but one thing which I found here is extreme brotherhood, and we are all there helping each other and discussing and enjoying. So there's no work here. All the work is also very, very intellectually stimulating that we do for the community. So it is a great fun and pleasure that we have here. And thank you for coming. A lot of people have come here. We are very happy that all of you came. And of course, the evening is there. Thank you.
Yeah, so Hemant bhai told me the biggest politician will talk the most. So I don't want to talk anything. I just want to say, but the good thing which I like is, we have difference of opinions. And sometimes we can have very different thoughts. But we always respect each other's thought. And that is a level of camaraderie which is really helpful in ensuring, we are going in the right direction.
I'm part of BBF from last 5 years, and I really enjoy company of one and all. Thank you.
इस शानदार टीम के लिए मैं सिर्फ एक शेर अर्ज करना चाहूँगा कि ज़िंदगी के कई इम्तिहान बाकी है, ज़िंदगी की असली उड़ान बाकी है. अभी तो नापी है BBF ने मुट्ठी भर ज़मीन, अभी तो सारा आसमान बाकी है, अभी तो सारा आसमान बाकी है. Thank you BBF team for being here today.
And I think we should have a big round of applause for our current chairman, Anup ji. इन्होंने सबका सम्मान कर दिया, इनका सम्मान हम करते हैं. Vispi, would you like to say a few words after you receive the award? No, I think you should. You should. You should share your thoughts today.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. First of all, my gratitude to the entire board for this surprise. Thank you very much. And I also like to add that the whole board, whoever I've been working since last 13 or 14 years, I forgot the count also now, that has given me a complete freedom, a clean slate to work on supporting each and every time. So this award not only goes to me, but to the board, my team, which is very, very small, but very, very strong, and my dear colleague Ujjwal. So thank you once again over here. Thank you, members. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you,
Thank you, Alok, sir.
एक मिनट मेरे को माइक दो
Thank you, Vispi.
सी हम कुछ भी बोलें वन थिंग विच कम्स ऑन द क्लॉक विदाउट फेल फर्स्ट इज व्हाट ही जनरेट्स BBS forum magazine every time first on the dot मतलब if I see a WhatsApp on that group I know for sure forum magazine आई है and if it is first it is has to be that there.
Thank you. Thank you.
Friends, this felicitation would be incomplete if I don't felicitate my dear friend Alok for conducting today, for being the master of ceremonies today. He's been doing a wonderful job, and a round of applause for Alok for being such a lovely host.
That ends our felicitation ceremony. We now move on to the next part of the program where we felicitate our sponsors for the event, Axis Bank and HDFC Bank. May I request Anupji to continue to be on the dais. May we have the team from Axis Bank join us? Yeah. Mr. Dipesh. Mr. Dipesh and his team from Axis Bank. Please join us.
Good evening, everyone. I think it's great to see such a large audience, and probably we are here just because of you guys, actually. So you guys are there, our relevance is there. So thanks everyone for having us here and making this evening great. And probably we are looking forward to meeting each and everyone. Thank you everyone, and thank you BBF.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir, for your continuing support, and we expect the goodness to keep continuing. Please join me once again in a round of applause. Next up, can we have the team from HDFC join us? Please greet them with a round of applause.
So thank you everyone at BBF. Glad to be a part of this event, and thank you for backing us up. I know many of you over here bank with us and treat HDFC as your own bank. So thank you for the support and patience, and enjoy the rest of the evening. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir.